Legend of Total War here with turn 5 of the Grand Campaign Retrofit Hotseat campaign as Poland. Okay, so we're just going to get things going straight away and attack Kiev. The Byzantines have been defeated by the Turks, so they're out of the campaign now. So thanks to Saxon King for joining us. I know he didn't last very long, but those Turks. Okay, so that's actually a bit of a concern. So what we're going to do here is something a little bit different. I figured that when we go in there with really small force, they sally out. So when we do that with this as well, to try and minimize overall casualties. The problem is though, there's one load of infantry. If they rout, we lose the battle because, well, there's no one to man the siege tower. If there's no one to man the siege tower, then the battle ends. So what we do here, just put this there, get it in position, but we're not actually going to stand there right now. We're going to stand, let's see, on high ground, about here, I think. That's spread out, yep, right there. And wait for them to charge at us. Not only are they going to be tied, because you see the balance of power is not in their favour, sally out when it's specifically not. We've got the high ground advantage here. We'll thin them out, and then as they try to get back to the town square, we run them down. Only the general won't come out, so we need to have enough forces left over after we've defeated all these guys to actually take on the general as well, who's just another load of Kazakhs, so that shouldn't be too difficult, but we'll see. So these guys are getting absolutely raped. That's great. Okay, problem is these guys are in fairly loose formation. Doesn't matter if we take a few casualties. I mean, if we lose half a battalion of mercenary crossbows, that's a hell of a lot better than if we had assaulted. We would have lost half the bloody army. These small towns with big garrisons, they are really hard to assault sometimes. Okay, they broke those. It's not a big deal. Now I need to get rid of those spears. Spears and stuff. Come on, you gotta come in here. You gotta get all of them broken. It's absolutely vital we don't let any infantry back. Okay, I want to charge into the archer militia because we can break them first, obviously. Now, if we break one of them, I'm sure these guys are going to start actually chasing me, not my crossbows. That's it. Okay, now the balance of power is moving in our favour. These guys are probably going to want to go back to the town square. At which point we can still get a chance to shoot them, but also get a chance to charge into them as well. It's going to be hard to run them down though, because with this game, you can't really run them down properly if you don't have access to the actual where they're retreating to. It just doesn't work. Get a bit of a chance here to shoot them, that'll be good. Okay, but you're going to need to break these spear militia. Anyway, it could be a good thing to have them not all run down straight away, because we can use the fact that they're broken to help break these even further. Come on, I want another shot into the back of them. Don't think it's going to happen. Oh shit, it is. It doesn't matter. They need to get over here to get on the ram. So I don't think we're going to get inside with these guys. Okay, so charge into them. Hopefully, this charge will break them. Okay, good. If we can run down these spears, it would be great. And like I said, they mustn't be allowed to get inside the gate.
The battle seems to be swinging in our favor. From such tidings does victory emerge.
Of course, all this running is making them tired as well.
Only half the
We're running down a couple of them, not heaps, but you know, we have to stay near them because if they get back inside, it's going to be much harder for us to get our ram up on the gate. fucks. Alright, you don't need that anymore. Okay, they'll stay there. They won't go inside. They won't open the gate whilst I'm nearby. But these guys will. That's why we need to wait until they get close and then charge into them, and they have to break. If they open the gate and let everyone... Well, then again, we could probably run them down, but... I'd rather just not let that happen. Why make unnecessary risks? Okay, this is going really well.
The battle is very
Okay,
much in our favor. If we remain true and steadfast...
Right, just stand there. You come over here. Because we can't really run them down, we can shoot them though. We may want to spread out a little bit more so we're getting a better angle, shooting more of them at a time. Oh, come on. Obey my orders, bitch. Yeah, it's much better. We've got a much higher angle of shooting. Alright, good. That's all cleared. So although we only came in with two soldiers, you can see it's gone very well. A head-on assault is not the smartest way to get inside of a city. The best way to get inside of a city is, as what some people call it, exploiting AI stupidity, or what's actually known as tactics.
The battering ram is in place. Soon the enemy's defenses will fall.
I mean, why would you purposely not fight to the best of your ability,
Gates have fallen.
just for some backward sense of honor? I don't get it. Alright, I don't need these guys to shoot. If they take a lot of casualties, it's no big deal. These guys are not going to be able to handle us in melee. Especially with all that experience that we've got. Come on, you've got to push in there, you fucking idiot. Don't let them shoot you. How are you? You're there. As long as the general himself doesn't die, should be fine. Yeah, should be able to absolutely rape these guys. But you got to push forward whilst attacking, or else they're not killing it fast enough. Also, when they break, you catch more of them, which is always a bonus. Okay, we almost got this here.
My lord, our men are in command of the city. The enemy are utterly vanquished.
So we lost 10 men in all that, but really it's only 8. Actually make that 6. So 6 men lost to take Kiev. Not too bad. Whereas assaulting it normally would have cost us hundreds. And then we sack it. Okay, good. And we get quite a bit of money from that as well. Now we're going to have to leave someone behind here. Now, here comes complicated thoughts. There's possibly going to be a crusade called upon... this actually can't call a crusade... Because these guys have been excommunicated, we can't call a crusade on the Turks. That's problematic. Well, we don't have to necessarily call a crusade on the Turks. We can call a crusade on, say, Antioch, and then everyone join. Or Vilnius, maybe. I can't call them. I can't. What about on Pixelated Polo? I can't call them. Don't have enough favor with the Pope. And where's my guy? There he is. He's got ages to go before he actually gets to be able to bribe the Pope for anything.
Without question, my lord.
Absolutely ages. Okay, I need to send a message to Hungary. Oh shit. Alright, here. Oh, god damn it. The Turks are targeting you next. Be ready. I guess.
Orders, my king. An honor, my king.
Because I know Cosmic Conqueror is a very aggressive player. He's probably one of the better players in this hot seat, so we can't sort of underestimate him at all. Alright, also,
Yes, my king.
now it doesn't look like the Danes were going to take, or try to take Stettin, but they said they were supposed to, but I don't know. The hostilities have resumed between Holy Roman Empire and the Danes. I'm pretty friendly with the Holy Roman Empire, so I'm not overly concerned with them right now. I'm more majorly concerned with Poland, because, I mean, I wouldn't necessarily, don't really need the lands of Russia, not Poland, with Russia. I don't need these lands, but if you think about Russia's position, I'm the only one that borders him, so it makes sense for him to want to engage with me first before I guess gain too strong. But that's exactly why we should hit them now, because if we have a look here, if we look at Russia, our overall ranking is higher than theirs, military ranking is higher, production's higher, territorial, they've got 2 territories, financially we're better off, population, we're better off in every single way, which means it's in our favour now to get this war started, rather than be dictated on their terms. We should dictate it on our terms. So this is why we need our spies to get the hell up there, like right now. But it takes so long to get around there without all these roads and infrastructure. Now the thing is, if a crusade is called, I can actually use that crusade to fight them. Just as the Turks used the crusade against Antioch or wherever, no, Tripoli, against the Byzantines. There's nothing in the rules against that.
An honor, my king.
Thing is though, their jihad is about to run out. We really need to get a crusade going. I'm trying to
Proudly, my king.
get, I don't know, Sicily or Venice or Milan to do it, because obviously they're the ones that are going to be the callers of the crusade. Okay, and now guys over here, we need to really recruit lots of troops. I like these mounted crossbows a hell of a lot more than infantry and Polish nobles, but could need some of them. Prefer cavalry over infantry. You do need some infantry, but just not heaps of it, I think. These guys over here. Yep, get moving. Need them over here to see what's going on. I don't know where I can put them. I say just stay put for now. These guys here, when can we recruit something? 4 turns. Okay, we don't have a lot of money. I don't think I want to invest in that territory. We can't leave you there. You've got to go north. If we're going to attack them, then we should actually do something about it. So let's have a look here. Obviously, peasants are the obvious choice to be left behind.
Men, march. An order.
Okay, population still under control there. Okay, there's hardly any Catholicism. We need to build a small church. Now, there's all these settlements over here. Now, the problem is the Turks will eventually come up here as well and come around this way. So I am actually bordering them, or soon to be. So we really need to make sure this war against Russia is swift, because there's no way I can take on both the Turks and Russia at the same time. So Russia will probably look for the Turks as a natural ally. And it's okay for me to talk about fighting the Russians, because they've made no effort to contact me in regard to peace or anything like that. It's obvious. And don't forget, he was the very aggressive backstabber in the Teutonic hot seat, so we know what kind of player he is, roughly. That he's not going to put up with any neighbours or any weakness. Which is why we've secured our alliance, well, not friendships with with those other guys. Of course, I'm a little bit concerned about Drassier as the Holy Roman Empire. I think he's a bit of a wild card in this. I think he could turn on me at any point in time. So we need to make sure that we've got sufficient forces here. But if he hasn't defeated the Danes yet, then... Because that should have been easy from the jump that he got on him. He should have actually finished them by now, but we'll see. Yeah, I think it's due to a lack of spies actually being on the map. Alright, so you need to come over here.
Yes, your will shall be obeyed.
Okay, now, this settlement over here, Ryazan, that's there. But I think we need to be heading towards Novgorod.
Orders, I will make them fear.
Actually, a castle out here would actually be really good, now that I'm thinking about it, because we could use that as a base of operation to completely surround them. And the thing is, I have no idea what's going on here. We've got no spies. We really can't make an attack where we besiege a settlement. That just isn't going to work.
Move
So
out.
we'll stand there. You come over here as well.
Of course.
build a watchtower to try and get a bit of visibility around here. Okay, we can see that they've taken Smolensk. So if we took Ryazan first and then came to Smolensk. So obviously, but I think before any hostilities commence, SRBG will probably have watched this episode, know that I'm coming for him, but it's only because I think that he's coming for me. So war can be averted, but I really don't see how. Okay, I've got another spy here. We gotta spam spies. Spies are gonna save our ass. We've got 3 spies at the moment, which is good, but we need more. Good, got a spy there. Maybe I should actually build a brothel there. I mean, spies will just be a godsend. Problem is, though, it's not going to be good for public order. But that's okay. I think we can survive 3 turns before building that. Don't forget, that does provide some public order. Okay, troops over here, probably not that necessary. I mean, I really doubt that he can get any soldiers down here. But we'll probably need to hire something there soon, just not yet. I really need to focus on my economy as well, because our economy is not good. So we're looking at a bit of money. I mean, this settlement makes us 500, which is alright. Okay, we also need to see what would actually be the best for our capital as well. Current capital is Krakow. Where's Krakow? Here. Alright, let's just see if Halych is any better. Oh shit. This is marginal, but let me just see. It is better, slightly. But in doing this, how are we going up here in the north? That's fine. But also, this is much better. Not good enough, though, to increase the tax rates. Okay, now that we've actually gained a few settlements, we should be pretty close to being able to, I wonder if I should build a road here, but I can't remember where exactly the roads go. I don't think it connects to Riga. The whole point of me building this as a castle was actually so that I can convert to a large town, but if it's an expensive way to do it, but I'm not too sure. I do need castles.
How may I serve?
Get them to come up here as well.
Reaching until
Got a couple of troops there. It's fine. A couple of troops here. Nothing available. I really got to be careful here. You never know when the Holy Roman Empire might decide, fuck Poland, I'm going to go kill him. How many free upkeep units can we get? 3? Okay, so don't hire any more, obviously. And we could get a merchant, but merchants at this stage of the game, I think that's just shit money. Just absolute garbage. They take forever to get anywhere. I think it's much better if we invest in infrastructure. Some people go on and on about merchants, how they love them. I hate merchants. I think that it's an interesting feature in the game, but for the hot seat right now, it's not a priority. Now, if we build that, we can increase the population growth. It doesn't cost much, so that should be fine. Looking up here, it's going to use this as a base of operations. Maybe I should build that up, but then again, we need money. I think a port is essential. Alright, so we're out of cash. We'll likely make a little bit of profit on the end turn, apparently. But not much. There's just not a whole lot we can do. We're too small, we're too poor. We've got a couple of things building, but we really do need more settlements, and we need better settlements at that. I mean, if I was able to put these guys on crusade, I mean, that's saving a lot of money. I just don't have that standing with the Pope. Where am I currently? So, the Milanese, I'm pretty sure the Milanese will call the crusade. Next turn they get a chance, that'll be good. I can only put one army on crusade, which would obviously be this one, I think. Where is my standing? I'm Poland. Poland's here. So, I'm pretty much average. I haven't done anything against other Catholic lords. The Pope shouldn't give a shit about whether or not I attack Russia.
Where to?
I mean, I'd like to be able to build it up. I just don't have the funds. Okay, look here. Very high tax rate. Very high tax rate. We need the money. See, the difference between very high tax rate and low tax rate we need the money. I wonder if perhaps we can go without those troops. No, this force here is too small. It needs to have some additional backup. These additional 4 units will give us the strength we need, I'm pretty sure, to be able to take on any Russian force on the field, and also, if they end up attacking us, to give them a really hard time. Alright, I can't see anything else that needs to be done. I'll send a message to Milan saying, you have my support for a crusade. If a crusade can't be called on the Turks directly, then just call it on a fairly close rebel city. The current jihad was called on the rebel settlement of Tripoli, and then he used to fight the Byzantines. We can do the same if we must. A crusade now might be our only chance. Please do not delay. My forces are ready. Okay, cool. Because he's been the one actually talking to me about these things, about a crusade. Venice, I don't know where they stand. They seem to be friendly with everyone, and a friend to everyone is a friend to no one. Sicily, I'm pretty sure Sicily is going to be involved, and I'm sure that Hungary is hungry for some Turkish blood. But so if 4 of us go up against the Turks, we should be okay. Because those guys there, they're not at war with anyone. The Holy Roman Empire is not going to be able to join because they've attacked the Danes. The Danes are not going to have the resources to do it. And these guys over here, they're too far away. I think the Moors and Portugal are at each other's throats, and I think, looking from Portugal's video, he was winning against them, but I recently had to apply a penalty on him, which might actually turn the tide of it. I did hear that, the Moors in Coherenza was actually pushing him back, but I don't know. We'll see. Just have to wait for the video to come out. It's all just hearsay. Who knows what's going to happen? And then, of course, Spain might get involved. But there's nothing else I think I can do. I'll just go through here. I've got my list, yep. Let's move on to the next turn. Okay, we've got to cross our fingers and just hope nothing goes to shit, because I do have an army that's sort of out in the open there. I can't afford to just fort them every single time. It's too much money. But anyway, we'll see how we go. Anyway, like and subscribe. Turn 6 will be next, and, well, actually, Venice is next, but whatever. And don't forget to visit me on Facebook. See you next time, fuckers.